everyone. Happy New Year! It's been a long time since I put out a vlog, and it was way past due. So I hope that you all had wonderful holidays. I can't believe that it is already January 31st, 2018. I've been thinking back a lot to the year 2000 and how we all thought Y2K was going to be this disastrous event for all of us, and here we are 18 years later. Holy moly. Some of you you're starting your first job this year, and some of us has been around a while. But Happy New Year. Welcome back to the library work this year, and thank you for all that you've been doing. It has been a big year already. I know we started before the new year with the implementation of TBS, and I can't thank each and every one of you so much for your patience. The rollout of TBS has not gone at all how we would have liked, how we would have planned, and I and all of administration appreciate and thank you all so very much for your patience, for working not only diligently with the customers and helping them work through this difficult transition, but also working very diligently with IT and the folks from TBS in getting this implemented. And everyone should be on board and done by the end of this week, I believe, and then we can start making sure that all of the processes are running smoothly for everyone across the board. So I know it's been a long process. Big thank you to Margot, who has taken a huge load of this on for the library, but also Michelle and all of our tech liaisons and everyone in the IT department who's been working with us. This was big, and we have a few more changes to go within Visionware, and then also getting our new staff intranet up and running, which is really exciting. I think you're going to find it much more useful than the one that we've had previously, and I know a lot of you have already had training on it, and we're going to start making sure that we make that transition. But we didn't want to do it all at the same time that you're dealing with all of this other technology stuff. So that's coming, but I think will help us very much in our goals toward organizational health in terms of getting communication in lots of different channels to people and getting it to you timely, and the information and tools that you need having readily at your fingertips. So thank you for your patience and for being willing to continue on this learning journey, lifelong learning journey that we are all on. Something exciting, some of you have probably heard about, some of you maybe didn't. We got approval from county administration to have a full staff development day. What that means is we'll close all of the libraries one day in October. We're planning it for Columbus Day because a lot of people assume that we're closed that day anyway. And we will try to get as many of our entire staff together as humanly possible to do some amazing event. And the reason we want to do that is because we know that our staff are our most important asset, and that you all are what make the library. And we want to make sure that we are giving you the training and the tools and the opportunities that you need to re-energize and get the information that you need, so that when you're coming to work, you have everything at your fingertips that you could possibly have. Should be a fun day, an educational day, and really a great day for us to really talk about our values, to learn some new things, and to get all on the same page with lots of different things, customer service, other training things, opportunities with technology and that kind of thing. We have a whole team they're going to be working on getting that day together so that it's productive for all of us, and I think it'll be worth it. So we're very much looking forward to that, and getting together with a team this week or next week to talk about what messaging for the public looks like around that event as well. So stay tuned for Staff Development Day. We have some months. It's not until October, but that'll be here before we know it. So keep that on your calendar and on your radar. Start talking about it at your branches. It should be a very fun and great learning experience and time for us all to work together. We have been doing a lot of great things this past year, as we always do. I wanted to say how moving and how amazing the Career Online High School graduation was here just a couple of weeks ago at the main library, and a shout out to Tony and Ken, who have really gotten Career Online High School off the ground. We had 4 graduates participating in the ceremony, but 5 folks who have actually completed. You may or may not know that there are 30 to 35 people already in the program in some process. So we'll be having more graduations, and it was so very uplifting to see those individuals taking this next step in their life, and that the library had a part in that, and their families were there. Some of them have children. Their children were there to see them graduate, and it's a real opportunity where we could see generational change in the lives of people. Again, in the library, we know that this happens through story times and lots of other things that we do too. This is just another great way for the library to support people in the next step in their journey. So very excited that that's happening. Also, we want to take time to celebrate our staff, and so hopefully you're all planning to attend the Exceptionality Awards Friday, February 9th, I think it is. And this, as you know, is your opportunity every year to celebrate your colleagues and to nominate people who you think do an outstanding job. And you can nominate individuals, you can nominate teams, and it's one of my favorite events of the year, to come together and to see the people who you all recognize as leaders in our organization. And I hope that you remember to nominate people and to jot down people's names throughout the year that you do want to nominate, so that when the time comes to put in those nominations that you're doing that. And then come to the event and celebrate with all of those who will be the winners. But we're, as you know, you're all winners, but this is your opportunity to say thanks and recognize the folks that you have nominated. So looking forward to that event. We also, however, would like to hear from you. Some people don't like to be recognized, and this type of event is really not something that makes them feel good. There are other ways that people like to be recognized, and so we hope that over time you'll share with your manager, with the service managers, with any of us in administration, about how it is that you would like to be recognized for the outstanding work that you're doing, whether it be personal notes or this kind of actual recognition in front of your peers, because it's helpful for us to know. Each of us has a different style and a different way that we walk through life and how we want to be acknowledged for the good work that we do. I want to say a big, big, big thank you to all of you for your generosity in donating to the ECAP campaign. I haven't heard the final numbers on that, but I know that our department did very well for the size that we are. But of course I knew we would, because we have such generous individuals who give through ECAP, but also to the community every day in many ways, with treasure, time, and talents. And I know that you all have huge hearts and just bring that passion to your work every day as well. So thank you for that. There's probably a lot more I should say, but the timer on here is telling me that I've already talked for 9 minutes. That might be a record for me for these vlogs. So just know how appreciated you are, how grateful I am for each and every one of you, and how honored I am to represent you and to help set the direction that our library is going in. And I love working with you every day. Keep using your powers for good, and I'll see you all soon.